Northern Kenya is hot and arid at the best of times, but the area is in crisis. The government has declared a national emergency. A severe drought has left almost 3 million people without enough to eat. These are pastoralist lands, where cattle, goat and sheep are the main source of food. To serve this need, she's given cash. Thanks to European Union humanitarian funding, the Kenyan Red Cross is handing out 3,000 Kenyan shillings, about $30, to households in need.
Where we are at now, we should have been post-crisis, but the sad bit is the rains have not come. There was very slow onset, so when we should have been recovering from a disaster, it seems like we are headed into another longer, prolonged kind of disaster, protracted disaster due to the failed rains.
Up the road, and disaster has struck this town of Turkana people. At a health screening under a tree, this 3-year-old boy is found to be severely malnourished. A measurement of his upper arm causes alarm. He weighs just 10.3 kilograms. Meanwhile, his mother is anemic. She says the drought claimed the life of her 2-year-old daughter a few months ago. The dirt and stick grave lies just outside of the village. The drought is also killing a way of life. These people used to be nomadic herdsmen. The European Union has stumped up €29 million in response to the crisis. The money has been spent on emergency cash and food aid, medical needs, and even herd destocking. That's where villagers are paid for animals that would otherwise perish, on the condition that they're eaten.
There are enormous food needs in Kenya between now and the end of this year. What we have to remember is that the current drought is considered as bad as, if not worse, than the 2011 drought. And without substantial additional funding from all the different donors, we're going to face continued and additional crisis between now and the end of this year.
The seasonal rains in this area were meant to come in April and May. They were the third consecutive rains to have failed.